What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode number 38, somewhere around there, of 10K on the Bay, my journey to 10,000 listings. This is part 10 of Low Key Husky, my second series of starting a process where we go from $200 to a full-time income on eBay. I don't know how long it's going to take. I'll have a better idea once we get rolling, and it really depends on how much money I make from this initial selling stuff around the house campaign. So I'm going to go ahead and go over what I'd like to get started with as far as starting these listings. And I want to shout out my Patreon people. You guys are really helping me out. I'm 10% of the way to quitting my job and just doing this full time, which would be awesome. Thanks to Tracy, Frank, Clark, Joseph, Monty, Jay Scott, Ryan, Floyd, Aaron, Carney, and Amanda. Thank you so much for supporting me and helping me do this full time. Okay, let's go over to eBay. We're going to go over how to list right now. So as you guys saw in my earlier video, I made a bunch of drafts, and so I'm going to go in here and complete those drafts. So if I go into here, click the draft section, as you can see, eBay says you can only have 20 drafts. I don't know if this is because you only have a store or they don't want to be liable if you make list or drafts and they go away, but I haven't had any problems having more than 20 drafts when I have the photographs in them, and that's something that is really important, because being able to draft on your phone and then finishing them online has been great for me. It's made it really easy. So I did 21 drafts this morning. We're going to go ahead and complete them. I like to complete them all at the same time whenever I get them set up. So we have 21 right now that we're going to make. We're going to create some business policies and make live. So setting up business policies is something really awesome, and it will save you time. It takes a little bit of time up front, but that's okay. So we're going to go in here and click select all, payment information. So here is something that you guys definitely want to make as easy as possible. So for PayPal, I'm going to set it up so they all go to the same PayPal address. I'm going to require immediate payment if people buy it now, because I don't want to wait. But I've heard that people have good success with letting people buy and wait a few days until payday. I'm currently not going to do that, but some people do that. Additional checkout instructions, I'm going to put, please email me if you have any questions about payment. Thank you. Keeping it simple. Some people will ask, how long is the item going to take, etc., etc. I want to encourage communication with the buyer so I can avoid negative feedback. So just added a payment policy to all of those. Sales tax, I'm in California, registered in Oakland. It's 9.25% tax. I'm going to charge it on everything. California. I have to pay sales tax on shipping and handling, so I'm going to charge tax on shipping and handling. Get that set up. And again, later when you do this, you won't have to do all these default policies. It'll automatically have all of it. Return policy, I'm going to keep it simple, 30 days, money back guarantee. Whoa, I didn't know 60 days was an option. I'm not going to do that. Return shipping paid by the buyer. Please return items, returns will be accepted within 30 days, please. Actually, if items are returned in the same condition, we shipped items. We shipped. For return questions, contact us and we will help you make a return label. Buyer pays return shipping. I have a restocking fee. You don't have to have one. I do 20%. That's just my own gig. You can do whatever you like. I do that to prevent people from renting my items. And once in a while I get people who do rent the items and just pay the 20%, which I think is somewhat fair. If you're going to use the item for a week or for an event and then return it for only a 20% restocking fee, some people may say that's worth it. Up to you. The payment the price is going to be different. Package is going to be different. So what I'm doing here is actually bulk editing all of these items so that they all have the same stuff. So I'm going to go here to Charity donations, all of my items in 10K, or the Low Key Husky, 10% of it will go to charity. I'm going to donate 10% of it to the Oakland Children's Hospital. I don't really know how Giving Works works, so I'm going to have to figure out later with you guys how that works. As far as, I don't even know how to pay them. I thought it automatically came out of the sale, but I think it's a separate invoice. So we'll go over that when that comes. You can choose how to run your business, how you are doing it. I'm not doing it necessarily because I'm a nice guy. I just am doing it because it's the mission of the brand I created, to give back to the community. I also think it will increase sales. Could be wrong, but it's just something that I'm doing. I'm not like doing it just to increase sales. I just think that my mission of US goods, US jobs, support the local community is the brand behind this, and I'm going to use this on social media to build a following. Handling time, so I'm going to do same day. So I have to change the cutoff time, which for me is going to be 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So this means I do all of my shipping between 8 and 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time every day, or I'm trying to. Sometimes it bleeds over, but I'd like to get it in that time before I do my regular job. So I want to change that to the same business day. Save and close. So I'm going to change all 21 listings at the same time. This is great. So later when I'm doing this, it's going to be an excellent way for me to save specific policies and apply them to everything instead of using templates for me. Since in this second store, Low Key Husky, I'm going to be focusing on items that are $20 profit and more. It's probably not going to be clothing, so it's going to be a little bit random as far as how the items look and shaped. So it's easier to create templates when all your items are very similar. So condition, custom label. I'm not going to exclude any shipping locations for right now. Format and duration for me, I'm going to do all fixed price and all 30 days. Save and close. I actually had more than 21 items, but I allotted some of them together. Let's see, item location. So 94610, it's where my post office box is. Guys, in Oakland, California, so I'm going to make sure that my location is the same on all my items. Item specifics, price, quantity, shipping, return policy, payment, start time, title, and subtitle. Okay. Now you're going to create some shipping policies. So let's see. Supreme. These are stickers, so these are under 1 pound. So is this notebook. So are these socks. Let's see. This Gucci bag is under 1 pound. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going to find all the items that are going to ship first class free. So I'm going to let me close this box. PSA. This is under 1 pound. This is under 1 pound. This is under 1 pound. Under 1 pound. Under 1 pound. Awesome. So these are all the items that are under 1 pound. I'm going to create a shipping policy right now. And this is great because you can, once you do it one time, you could be able to do it the same for everybody. So flat, same cost to all. I'm going to offer USPS first class postage for free shipping. And I'm doing this, I normally charge shipping, but on items that I want to sell quick, I want that higher search ranking, or if they're competitive, items that, like, for example, this Gucci bag. Lots of people are selling it, so I want a little bit higher of a boost. I'm not going to offer local pickup because I don't have time to meet up with people. I'm trying to value my time at $100 an hour, so I would have to charge people $100 to pick up the item, which is not worth it for them. So I'm just going to ship it. Even if I sell it locally next door, I'm still going to ship it. Okay. So those are all set. Let me go to the shipping international. This is a different format than my other store. Calculated. This is interesting. I'm not sure why the international shipping is different than on my other store. Like normally I can select GSP, the global shipping program, or another form, but it might be just new. So let's see, international start time. Okay, so those items were first class. Now I'm gonna do calculated. So this item, oh snap, I forgot one. So it'll tell me later that I forgot it and I'll change it. So this one, this one. So what I'm doing right now is setting up a calculated shipping rate for items that are over 1 pound and are going to ship in some kind of shipping container like a box. And they're not going to fit into any flat rate boxes. So these are going to go basically, depending on the location, they're going to cost different amounts. So you got shoes. Okay. Awesome. So these are the items. So I'm going to go in here and go shipping domestic. I'm going to offer a couple of different options. I'm going to offer parcel select. I'm going to offer, well, calculated. Why is this not loading? Let's try again. I'm going to do this as a FedEx Smart Post is generally the cheapest. Wait, let me try again. I'll select calculated first. FedEx Smart Post. It's very weird. Normally I can select more than one option. Let's see if it pulls up again. Is it only allowing me to do flat? Huh, that's very interesting. Okay, so let's go to pricing real quick. I'm going to run a 30% off sale. So all these items I'm listing 30% above what I want for the item. So these Converse Chucks were selling for $49. I'm going to do $29.90 or $39.99. Run a 30% off sale. This fender bag, let's see here. So I'm looking through all the prices now to see what's up. $100 for this Temptation thing. All fixed price, all 30 days. I was going to create some store categories, but I'm going to wait. So I got coffee mugs. Let me, I'm going to add some categories later. But let's see here. Okay, I'm going to try to just submit these and go in one by one and fix it because it's probably not going to let me submit these things because we're missing something. So let's just try it. And again, I signed up for the basic store, so I have 250 free insertions. That's why there's no fee to list these. 8 did not update, so let's see which ones. Missing some specific item descriptions. So let's go here. America. These are all first class. Let's see. I'm going to change it all to a package or thin envelope. Sometimes if it's on letter, it will say that it exceeds the maximum dimensions, and that's because letters are supposed to be flat. So if you have like a larger thickness, it won't go through. So just changing that should make this package dimensions exceeded limit go away. Let's see here. So let's see if that makes any of these go away. We're gonna have to, oh, all of them have problems still. Okay, so description is missing. So what I'm gonna do here is save and continue later, and I'm gonna complete these one by one. Later when I have more, later when I have more policies in place, I'm not sure why it's not letting me do business policies right now. Maybe because my account is too new. It'll be easier because I can just go in and bulk edit these for what I want. But right now we're just going to complete these one by one so we can just get them going, get these 21 listings up and make some money. So this is a Saatchi crossbody lunchbox. Thanks for my YouTube video earlier, you guys. I don't know how to pronounce this. T-O-I-L-E. How do you pronounce that? Toile. All right. Thank you, Google. So the Toile lunchbox, I'm going to put in, I'm going to create a category called kitchen and home. This one I'm going to do golf clubs. This one is office supplies. This one is men's shoes. I'm going to do PSA for sports memorabilia. It's going to do novelty items. Let's see, men's accessories and men's swimwear. Men's accessories, men's pants, shorts, and swimwear. Men's pants, shorts, and swimwear. It's probably not a very good category, but I'm not going to have too many of those. I'm also going to do men's jeans because those are pretty easy to find, so I'm going to add those. I'm going to also add women's jeans. Okay, so I'm going to close this eBay group. I'm going to refresh. I'm going to refresh all these so that the categories refresh. Whoops, closed one. Okay, so we're going to go in here, we're going to do store categories of kitchen and home. And that way your store will rank better for SEO. UPC does not apply because there's no tag, new without tags. Nice bag, no. Never used. Let's see. It's red, white. It's zip shut. You want to make sure to fill this all out so that people can search. It's not really animal print. It's this toile print. Toile. My French is very poor. Okay, let's see. It's like a small bag. You see, basically, if you don't fill this out, people will have ammunition to file and not as described, and you're going to have to eat it. So, nice bag. It's insulated, so you can keep your food and drink cool. 30 days, listing at $29. It's all set. Tax, restocking fee, yes, 20%. And this fits in a USPS padded flat rate envelope. I don't know why it won't let me do business policies. It's kind of annoying. Because it'd be great if you could set it up right from the beginning. That way you don't have to mess with it later. I'm trying to set you guys up with some policies that'll make your life easier in the long run. If you put a little bit of work in on the front side. Okay, so this is a golf club. Condition used, doesn't need a UPC. Let's see. Check photos for condition, no head cover. very little wear. Well taken care of. Actually, I'm not going to say very little because that's subjective. Check wear and the original owner. No receipt. Let's see here. Restocking fee is always 20%. Okay. Okay, so I can't ship this because it's too large. So let's do UPS ground and see if that works. It does work, great. So I'm going to check it out. I want to add more than one shipping option on this because it depends on your... Let me scroll down here and get a... See if I can add a shipping option. USPS retail ground or parcel post. And I'm going to add FedEx. What's it called? Oh, FedEx Home. I wonder, it wouldn't let me offer it earlier because it exceeded the dimensions. Let's see if it'll let me now. It did. That's very strange. Should have declined it like the other ones. This is men's shoes for Converse. Scroll down. This is like that Instagram-y square picture. It's not an excellent picture, but I don't think it matters too much on this because we're just getting started and I'm not asking full price. So let's see. Pretty used. Check pics for condition. Used. Let's see here. Offer additional options. Again, I like to give people options because it's cheaper for different types of packages, the different kinds of areas. Okay, PSA, this is in PSA or sports memorabilia. It's better be free shipping. It is free shipping, okay, list item. This is in the novelty items. This is the breakup kit little guy. I'm going to crop this real quick. You can crop photos if you like to get the background off. This is a little artistic kind of a picture. You know, eBay, I believe, is a little bit more of a community. You can get away with doing something a little bit more fun. Like, you know, professional photo would be a white background, but this is like obviously from a person. Never used. As far as I know, it's not. It's never been used to represent an X. Looked unopened when I purchased it in my garage sale. I actually don't even know where this came from, but actually, I'm not gonna lie. Looked unopened when I found it. Cool. 30 days, charity, blah blah blah. First class, free shipping. Same day handling, list item. Cool. Note description. So never opened, sealed. Calvin Klein socks. I'm gonna put this under men's accessories. Nice socks. New socks, never worn. So I was gonna put nice socks, but nice is subjective. So I catch myself all the time trying to make things seem different than they are, but just stick to the facts. Quicksilver is the men's swimwear stuff. Gently used, tag cut out. And also, I want to give you guys a real quick tip. Nobody cares what you paid for your items. If you're like, hey, I paid $20 for this, it doesn't really matter because That's irrelevant to the market value. You could pay $1 million for something that's only worth $1 now, or the opposite. You could buy, like a Paul Newman Rolex for $4 grand in 1950, and now it's worth $1 million, right? So what you paid for it doesn't really matter. Size type regular 33. I think this is considered a men's medium, but please check waist. Eventually I'm going to make a blurb here and enter it in with text expander, but not right now. We're going to just continue as we go, build this live. Alright, so let's go in here and see what else is left in the drafts. So we just have one item left to complete, which is this PSA thing. So PSA or sports memorabilia. I'm going to go back. Oh wait, this is in the office supplies. Captain America composition book. So obviously this, I'm charging a lot of money for this, $5.99. I just want to get a feedback. I don't know where this notebook is from. It was just in my house. So it's 11 ounces, $5.99. When I run a 30% off sale, it's going to basically break even on this product, but it doesn't matter because we're just trying to get feedback. The first goal is to get to 100 feedback. That's a milestone. I think after 100, people trust you more. So let's just do a good job on our way up there and see what happens. Okay, so now I'm actually going to go look at my store. Actually, I'm going to open it in a new tab because I'm sure there's a few items that I didn't put in the store. So other 13 items I did not categorize. So I'm going to try to do this the right way, guys. And right from the beginning, put stuff in the right category. So I'm going to add a couple more categories while we're here. So I'm going to do electronics. And this is, already have this a category. This I'm going to put for home. It's not really a home item, but we're going to categorize it in kitchen and home because it could be used if somebody wants to fold shirts fancily in their home. This is a PSA or sports memorabilia. Cool. Electronics. Oh, I need to refresh. So it looks like eBay allows you to do 2 store categories. I've never used both, but let's go ahead and, oh, it didn't add them yet. Let's add the categories first, guys. So I'm going to put in here Supreme. I'm just going to call this category hype. I'm just going to call it hype beast, but it's not really like, that's what it is kind of stuff, but it's not going to search. So I'm going to put in here lifestyle brands. Wait, street fashion. That's a horrible category. All right, I'm not even going to do that. I'm just going to do this one and put it in men's accessories. Because guys are going to be the ones that are not necessarily guys, but skateboarders. Maybe I'll do that. Skateboarding. So I'll put that in the skateboarding category because Supreme's a skate brand. This is electronics. This is home. I'll put this in home and kitchen because it's like a financial planning tool. Financial planning. Home. And then Gucci, we'll put here women's accessories. Women's handbags and accessories. Sweet. Cool, so the electronics should be available. I'm going to do both electronics and home and kitchen. Never used two store categories before. Hopefully it doesn't charge me to do that. Skateboarding for the Supreme stickers. Cool. Gucci bag. I'm going to consider this women's handbag and accessories. Because if I were going to sell this, I mean, I would get one of these if I bought like a Gucci wallet. All right, let's take a look here. So put this in the PSA category. PSA is professional sports authentication, something like that. Actually, I'm really trying to get in the habit of not making shit up. So let's look what PSA stands for. PSA stands for Professional Sports Authenticator. Awesome. There's also other sports authenticators like Beckett, or somebody else mentioned one in my YouTube channel. I wanted to go over a tool that my friend Night Required Field gave to me. Let's see if we can pull this up. ConvertCase.net. Pro tip. Let's check it out. I've never used this before, so let's see. It's kind of my pet peeve when people write information in all caps like this. So let's see what happens when you throw this in. Wow, that is super useful. So I'm gonna bookmark this in my low-key husky folder. Wow, that is freaking awesome. New folder actually called listing tools. I'm gonna put this inside a low-key husky. And I'm gonna put this convert case inside the listing tools. Try to keep my stuff organized. Badass. So now, when people write these annoying titles, they can copy and paste this stuff, go in here, and then immediately change it to the normal case. Sweet. So this is men's shoes. Gently used, blah, blah, blah. Offer additional servers. I'm going to offer USPS priority. And I'm going to offer parcel post. Okay. I'm going to go through after this is done, and I'm going to do one more thing, which is add international shipping. If you guys like this video, please like it and subscribe. That would be super helpful. Okay, I'm going to put this in home and kitchen. It's like a luggage for kids, Hello Kitty luggage. Do smart post will offer UPS ground. Update the listing. I'm going to close this because none of the other ones are like this. Home and kitchen for this Temptations little guy. I'll go over all my listings with you guys in just a moment. Whoa, there's another all caps one. So let's open this convert case guy. Put it in here. It's called capitalized case when you want to get it all legit. Men's shoes. If you guys don't remember, this is the shot that I like the most. The quarter turn shoe. I think this looks sexy. But you can do it however you like. There's a lot of your eBay stores just your own personal style. This Coach thing is a women's accessories. Let's go ahead and list this. Okay, so we're all set here. Let's go back to our store. So I have 21 items. What? I still have that many in other? Did I not change these categories? Maybe I did, but it hasn't updated yet. Just going to quickly see if these are all categorized or not. And again, if you guys have some ways of being more efficient, put them in the comment section because I am here to learn just like you guys. Um, Under Armour is spelled weird. I was just checking because Under Armour always looks wrong to me. It is already in men's shoes, and I just realized there's another one of those annoying all cap titles. Capitalized case. I'm gonna put this in electronics because it's like, even though it's not really an electronic, it's for an electric guitar, which is an electronic. This is one is in a category, so is this one, so is this one, so is this one. So it hasn't updated yet. So it takes a while for everything to go live on eBay, which kind of scares me. It means that if you make an edit on an item, does it take a while to show up? So you can see here, I'm building my store categories. I'm having Glenn Zubia, my buddy, do the graphic design for the store and my Instagram. So it's going to take a few days for that to load. It doesn't really matter in the beginning because people aren't going to trust you anyway. Just do your best to keep your feedback high. I have 3 so far. They're all buying feedback. In case you guys were wondering, I had somebody troll me and say that, how'd you get 3 feedback without selling anything? By buying stuff. So I'm trying to keep it cheap though. I don't want to buy too many items because I want to save that money for inventory. So we have 21 active, perfect everything, because we've only shipped out 1 item, $4.80. The sales is not inclusive of shipping. So you can see right here in the sales of $12, this does include shipping. There's a lot of people who are wondering if it does or not. Well, since we've only sold 1 item for $12 including shipping, you can see. I wonder if we can change some of the settings. This looks different than than my store for my other eBay store. Maybe it's because I'm new. Well, I'll find out. I'll learn with you guys. Looks like I owe 98 cents. Let's go ahead and pull up the PayPal account real quick. Oops, wrong password. I usually have to guess 3 or 4 times to get my password because they're all different. Let me, just got a text from one of my Patreon people. Again, if you guys want direct access to me, go ahead and go to my Patreon, and you guys can either text me or call me or however you want to communicate with me. I'm happy to help with people. So I am in PayPal jail, $62.99 in here, and $100 in my bank account that you guys were looking at. So we're gonna try to build up some bankroll so we can go shopping. I can show you guys what I'm looking for when I'm purchasing things that I want to make $20 profit on in order to make this. And I just want to reiterate to you guys, this is not going to be easy, and I have a huge advantage because I have over 10 years of sales experience. So your results and mileage may vary, but I'll do my best to give you some sales coach advice so you guys can sell more items, make more money. And if you have any questions, hit me up. Hopefully this is not too boring of a video, but just wanted to show you guys exactly how I'm listing. Thanks.